Well, good morning and happy Tuesday, everybody. Yeah, we got to 94 again yesterday. That set a record for the date. We should not get as warm today. I don't have the same hopes for showers like I had yesterday, but I think we could find a few, especially the more west that you go. All in all, we should be bringing in slightly drier air and maybe just a little less warm air, so that'll keep the temperatures down a touch and make it a little harder for some of those showers to fire up. I'm not saying we couldn't see a couple of showers today, but I don't think we're going to have as many today as we did get yesterday. It was nice to see at least some areas get some of that rain. It would have been nice to avoid some of the hail or some of the wind gusts, but so hot, so humid, so unstable, some of that's going to pop up. Right now, I don't see much going on across our part of the southeast. The air itself trying to dry out a little bit, and that should continue throughout the day. The more drier air that arrives, the harder it will be for showers to get going. We're down to 63 in Thomasville this morning. It's still 68 for Tallahassee and for Valdosta. The dew points are still in the 60s, so you still feel it when you step outside. There is that little ick factor going on. Get down to Panacea and Apalachicola. It's up over 70 this morning. I see 66 at Bainbridge and Camilla, 65 in Madison and in Perry. So it's a lot of mid-60s out there, maybe just a little less warm compared to where it was yesterday when we saw more numbers in the upper 60s and even a bunch up over 70. It's not breezy, but today out of the northeast or the east will be in the main wind direction, and that's where some of that drier and less warm air is. Of course, if we do dry things out just a little bit, less likely to see as much fog. Right now, more visibilities are up near 9-10 miles than down below 5. There's going to be another system and more energy across the middle of the country ramping itself up and moving east. That'll be something that we're watching for later on this week. For the time being, higher pressure off the Atlantic coast continues to bring back some of that slightly cooler and drier air for a day or two or three. So I think today and tomorrow and Thursday, a little less likely to see more showers fire up. I still think there can be some today, and I think the better chances will be farther to the west. But as we get to Friday and the weekend, now we start watching this next boundary to see what it's able to do. And if that one is able to get into the southeast and move across the area, well, maybe that one can bring with it some better chances for region-wide showers. And we've got plenty of days to fine-tune that part of the forecast for you. For today, I do think there can be some, but I'm not having the same kind of hope like I did yesterday. And then as we get into Wednesday and Thursday, less likely to find showers, again, pushed a little further to the west, where maybe that drier air has a more difficult time getting to. So for these next couple of days, I think it's going to be a little different forecast, closer to the I-75 corridor, and then maybe out into the Panhandle, where some of that more humid air is still going to linger versus where some of that drier air gets to. And we'll watch and we'll track that for you too. On the Gulf today, east winds first, southeast later, 5 to 15. Seas 1 to 3 feet. We'll put a light to moderate chop in the protected waters. The water temperature getting up to 75, by the way, so things are starting to warm up out there. Maybe better for some beach plans as we head towards the weekend and all these warm temperatures. 60s and 70s this morning, definitely starting warm. A little bit of patchy fog, but not like we've had the past couple of mornings. I will leave about a 30 or 40% chance for some showers in the forecast. I'm hoping we can keep it in the upper 80s today. 294s in a row is a little too much in April. And then tonight, more mid-60s, still warm, still partly cloudy. And here we go with that extended forecast where I think we can keep the top temperatures in the middle and upper 80s for the next couple of days with that slightly drier and cooler air. We could even see more morning temperatures get down closer to 60. But as we head towards Friday and the weekend, here comes that next energy. We'll be able to fine-tune that part of the forecast. Nobody's weekend's getting washed away, but it would be nice to get some pop-up showers in the afternoons.